Now that you have your account set up, the next thing to do is go ahead and schedule a meeting. For most post districts, they already have a set schedule or calendar for the year. Your post might meet on the first Wednesday of the month, or maybe the third, Tuesday or whatever. So you can go in, and we'll go into our Zoom. Now, normally when you would come into Zoom, this is the screen you would see. It would bring you to your profile, and it would tell you all about your account. There's a lot of information that I can go over in a more advanced course, but what you want to do here is you want to go to meetings, and you're going to click on schedule a meeting. Okay. Now, let's say I'm going to be looking at, my post meeting. So I'm going to go post 2913 monthly meeting. Now here you have description, and description is good if you're setting up a meeting for a special event. Like, let's say you're going to hold a special election, or you need to vote on money for a parade that you have coming up, or you want to put out information about some projects that your post is working on. And so you could put that information here in description. Then you're going to click on the when. So my post, let's say my post meets on the second Thursday at 7:30 p.m. Okay. And normally my post meeting is about an hour and 20 minutes. So just to be on the safe side, I'm going to pick 2 hours. Right. And like I said, this is a monthly meeting. So I'm going to click here, reoccurring meeting, and I'm going to click down on monthly. And I'm going to say that my post meets on the second Thursday of every month. Okay. Now here at the end date, I can pick, how far out do I want this to go? Do I want this to go all the way till, May? I can do that. Or if I only want it to go for maybe a couple of times, I could pick 3 times. Okay. Registration, I wouldn't worry about registration unless you're setting up a special event where you want people to register. But we'll talk about that in a more advanced lesson. And then security. You want to have a passcode so that only members are signing on. And I like to click on the waiting room so that this way I can bring in the members as I recognize them. Okay. But if you just want them to come in, you can click off waiting room and they just come straight into the meeting. But I'm going to keep that on. Video, I want the hosts obviously to be on video. And of course, I want the participants to be on video. Because even though we're doing this over social media, it's nice to see everybody. Audio, some people will be calling in from telephone. Some people will be calling in from their computer. And so I'm going to click on both so that people can come in and talk on both devices. Okay. Meeting options. Allow participants to join at any time. I'm going to click on that because if you don't click on that, then participants can only join before the meeting starts. Once the meeting starts, they're not able to join. Okay. You might have a member who's running late and they want to click onto the meeting. Mute participants upon entry. And this is an important one. Again, you don't want everybody coming on and screaming all at one time because nobody will hear each other. So you want to make sure that they stay mute when they come on. Require authentication to join. This is important when you're holding much larger meetings, and you want to make sure that the people coming on are the people that you want to come on. All right, but for a post meeting, you generally don't need this. And then automatically record meeting. I like to click on this because, just like if you were at a meeting and your adjutant was recording the meeting so that they can go back and make sure that the notes were correct, same thing here. You can record the meetings, save it to your computer, and then this way you make sure that you have the information that you need. And then down here, alternative host. And this is a good tool to use for Zoom because as the commander, you have a lot going on, and trying to control the Zoom and also host the meeting can be difficult. And so normally, you could pick like your adjutant or your senior vice, someone in your post who is familiar with Zoom and then can help you out with the Zoom. And then from there, it's click on save. I hope that you enjoyed this video. At the end, you'll see my name and information on how to contact me should you have any questions. Also, please be sure to like and share our videos down below so that we can share them across the VFW. Hoorah!